All right, everybody. I think I have everything I need at hand. My name is Brandy and my channel is Queen of Skeins. And on this channel, I like to show all the different things that I make out of strings, basically. Primarily, well, absolutely 100% all I've shown so far has been yarn crafting projects. But I did want to get started on some of my cross-stitching projects because I haven't shared any of that yet. I have decided that moving forward, my channel's still relatively new and I'm learning as I go, and I appreciate everybody's patience. But moving forward, I will be putting very clearly whether it is a knitting video, a crocheting video, or if it's cross stitch, it will say Flosstube. So, and I will have that very clearly marked as the title of the video so that everybody knows, in case you're not interested in all of the things. Maybe you just like some of the things. You'll know which things are for you. So I will just give a little brief rundown of me if you've never been to my channel before. First of all, thank you for coming. I'm so excited to see you here, and I hope that this is a place that you'll come back to. I am starting to meet, even just in these last few months, I'm starting to meet some crafters and some different people and be able to kind of be a little bit more in the community, because I don't have any friends that are into crafting that is around me. I don't have anybody to craft with, so I created this space so that I could meet with others that share my interests, and I have enjoyed lurking in the background of YouTube for, I don't know, over 10 years. I've actually learned how to knit from watching YouTube. I've been knitting for about 10 years now. I've been crocheting for about 30 years. I started crocheting as a teenager, and I've been cross-stitching now since 2021. My cross-stitch story began with December of 2020. I am a respiratory therapist, and as we can all imagine and think back on how busy of a year that was at the hospitals, especially for respiratory therapists, I ended up getting sick in December, and I was so upset because I had made it all year long without getting sick, and then it happened to me. I was struck down by the plague and I was sick, but fortunately I didn't have any respiratory problems, so that's good because that was a big problem that year. Anyway, I was at home for my birthday and for Christmas, sick and just laying about. I hurt too bad to crochet or knit. In my mind, when I first got sick, when I first started feeling bad, I was at work and I thought, oh gosh, I think it's got me. I think it's got me. And I went and talked to the charge nurse, and they were like, you've got to go home. You just got to get tested and you just got to go home and we'll see what's what. And I was like, okay. And I didn't feel great, but I was functionable, and I thought, oh, maybe I'll just be one of those people who really don't have any symptoms, just feel a little bleh, you know, a little puny, but nothing big time. And I can just have back then I think they were making us miss like 7 to 10 days if you were positive. And I thought, I'm just gonna have so much fun. I'm gonna knit and crochet, and I'm gonna get paid for it, and I don't even have to use my sick days because it was the heat of the pandemic and it was such a big deal. They were paying healthcare workers, if you got sick, they paid for you to be off, so you had to burn up all your sick days. Anyway, I just thought this is going to be great. And about 2 hours after I got home, I got sick. I was so sick and I hurt so bad, my hands and every part of me. So I didn't do anything but watch YouTube, and I was just watching. You know how YouTube does it, you know, you start watching some crafting stuff and you start going down the rabbit hole and it'll just keep playing more and more. And so I was just watching and watching, and then all of a sudden this video came on, and I will never forget. December of 2020. It was Teresa Little Stitcher, And it was how to hade, basically. And I was like, what's a hade? What is this? What's going on here? And this lady was cross-stitching, and she was making this beautiful full coverage hade, heaven and earth design, making this beautiful full coverage cross stitch. I had never even heard of anything. I'd only ever seen cross stitch, you know, just like your old style sampler cross stitches. Sometimes you get a cute pumpkin or something, but this was very intriguing to me, and I immediately went online to Heaven and Earth Designs and ordered a kit from them. And I guess I thought I was going to get that soon, and then I realized it was going to be months before I got that in. So I went on Amazon and I just started ordering a bunch of stuff, and we're going to see some of that right now. But anyways, that was my journey. I got my first cross stitch kit in right around the first week of January of 2021. And that's how far we've gone. I have very, very, very few FOs and lots of whips. And I think that a lot of people do that, but man, some of these people, they just get these whips or these FOs and they're just finishing everything. And I'm so jealous. Let's jump in. It's 6 minutes. We rambled, but we're introduced now. Hi, y'all. Okay. Here is something. Let's see. Boy, I'm not organized. I should have probably got more organized, but there's so much. There's just so much stuff here, guys. It's a lot of stuff. I'm just gonna move some stuff over. I have a big, you can't see it, but I got stuff piled up here, and I got a big tote that's full of a bunch of stuff. I just wish, I don't know. It doesn't matter. Everything's all right. It's gonna be all right. Right? Let's see. My zipper got stuck on this bag, and I just cut the top off of it. It's making me mad. Yeah, this is what I want to show you. I was thinking, boy, I really hope I have some of the pictures to show. And I do. So this is a little something I'm working on here. This is Plum Street Samplers Eat Crow. I actually got this as a set from the Silver Needle in Tulsa. I'm in Oklahoma, and I found out that we had this really cute little needle shop and in Tulsa called the Silver Needle, and I went and I bought some fabric, and I bought 2 patterns. I bought Eat Crow and I bought Buzz Off, and I'm working on this. So this one's got a little buzzard, and he's on a pumpkin that says Eat Crow, and the other one's a crow that says Buzz Off. So they're cute, and I'm going to turn them into pillows at some point. But here's where we've gotten so far. I am doing this. I think this is my favorite thing to do. I'm not doing this on the called for. I have learned things about myself as I have been cross-stitching. And one of the things I've learned about myself is that I love 25 count even weave fabric over linen any day. And I like 25 count because I like 1/1. 1 thread over 1 square. And that is what this is. 25 count. 1/1. I am using the called for threads on this one, which is well, no, I think this is all, let me look. It's, yeah, Weeks Dye Works and Classic Color Works. That is all the over dyed. So that's all those. And I've been working on that one for over a year. I think I bought these summer of 2022, if I'm not mistaken. We're not going to remember all that stuff. I'm just going to tell you that right now. I'll do the best I can, but probably not going to remember everything. I don't know how we're going to... I think that this whole craft room is just going to be an explosion by the time I get done. So, it's fine. Let's see. I'll spin my computer desk chair. Stack stuff there. Okay. Whoops. Don't want to lose the pattern. Boy, I'm already trying to mess things up, aren't I? I'm not going to show that because I'm not really doing anything with that. I just bought an embroidery kit. I've never embroidered before. Embroidered. I just thought it would be fun to try. I think I put a couple little lines on the fabric. I have. Let me just go on it. We might as well. We might as well show this. I just bought this off of Amazon. I don't know. I just don't know. Anyways, it's just an embroidery. There's a lady at the one of the nurses at the hospital embroideries. And I just thought it was so cute. And I thought, well, geez Louise, if I can cross stitch, surely I can do this. It's harder than it looks to get it looking good. Whatever. We're learning. We're having fun, right? That's what matters. Next up, we have... we'll hold on that one. How about this? We'll just do this. I do not have... This pattern is on... I had to wash this. We'll go over that in a minute. It's a sad day, but I was really surprised at how well this came through. This is a digital pattern, so I don't have a paper pattern to show you guys, but some of you will recognize it anyways. It is what I have gotten done on a long dog sampler. Yikes. A long dog sampler. The what were they calling that? It wasn't called pandemic. It's a new normal. New normal. So there is that. I don't remember what this fabric is. I do know that that is a hand-dyed silk hank that I bought from the person that does the big hanks of silk. But this is just a mess. First of all, I dropped a bottle of nail polish. And it got on there, but I thought, you know what, it's fine, because once it's in a frame, we won't see that. But that's what that is. And then also, this was on a frame, a scroll rod thing, and I had stored some of them under my bed. One of the things about me is that I foster kittens. I love them so much. I love those babies. And I foster these little critters, and I take care of them until they can go to PetSmart. And so I keep them, I give them their medicines, I feed them and water them and love them up and teach them how to be really, really good masters. And then once they've all been fixed and vaccinated, they go and live. But oftentimes these little kittens come with, well, most all of them are stray. They're strays that I have rescued. So, nice thing about kittens is you just put them in a litter box and then they're trained. But sometimes you get little sick kittens. And little sick kittens, when you start letting them roam around, which I do because I can't keep anything caged up. Apparently, at some point, somebody went under my bed and had a pee on that. Oh, I had a pee on there. And then I think after that, maybe all of the kittens that I have ever adopted, I don't know how I could not know this. We couldn't smell anything, but they were peeing on that. And I thought, you know what? This is terrible. It was terrible. It was very upsetting. They didn't pee anywhere else, just on that cross stitch. This sounds so gross. Why am I telling this story? I don't know. I'm just saying, never don't give up on your dreams, guys. Because I put a lot of, that's not a lot. In the whole scheme of the new normal, that's not much. But it was a lot to me. And so I just thought, you know what? It's ruined. So I can't possibly ruin it more. Let's throw it in the washer. And I threw it through the washer twice. I threw it through, and then I added more soap, and I threw it through a second time just to make sure that it was really clean. Hot, straight up, hot, sanitized. It came out perfect. Now that nail polish is still there, but that's fine. I didn't expect that to go anywhere. But man, I just was really impressed with this fabric because it's not serged or anything. And this is a mottled fabric. Please don't think that that's any staining. It's not. It's the actual colorway is like a smoky looking I don't know. This lighting doesn't really show it, but it's got a yellowy, browny, gray-y, gray-y modeling on it. But anyways, yeah, I saved it. Boy, everyone's going to be excited to come back to my channel. I don't know. There's a many things that I decide they're not broke, and so I can do whatever. Okay. This is something I worked on a little bit over this Yule Christmas season. She's so beautiful. I love this. This is the Primitive Hare Yule Queen. Let's see. How can I... Ah, there we go. I think you can see that. Yeah, I love her dress. It's so pretty. I can't wait to get this lady done. She is gorgeous. I am doing this with the called for floss. I always use the called for floss. I've not done a pattern that I haven't done the floss. And this uses all DMCs, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, it has one of the Simply Shaker, the Gentle Art, and everything else is a DMC. So those are pretty. But yeah, I like fancy flosses, and so if it calls for a fancy floss, I want to use it because that just makes my little heart so happy. I don't know why. But here's what we've got so far. She's so cute. Look at it. I just think it's so cute. This is before I had learned that I like 1/1, so this one is being done on the called for whatever it is. Let's see, what does it say? Maybe. No, it's not. No, it's not, because it's calling for linen, and I'd buy Lugana. I know it's a Lugana. Oh, look at this. It's a Zweigart 32 count dark cobblestone Lugana. I should always do, why don't I always do that? I don't know. That's so smart of me. So a 32 count, 2/2. So there's that. Yule Queen. Okay. Oh. Okay. Wow. Do I need to pull this out? I don't think so. So this is the Dimensions Gold collection. This is the Woodland Enchantress. She's beautiful. Look at how beautiful this is. And I can tell you what I've got done here. It's a wee little tiny bit of that tree right there. So we can see, I'm not even going to take this out because that's all that is done. That's it. I got it. Boy, howdy. There's a lot to work on here, guys. A lot to work on there. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about these gold kits. They're beautiful. Don't get me wrong. They are beautiful. But they just might be, a little too much for me, if I'm being completely honest. As beautiful as they are, I just don't know if that's for me. Okay, that's the rest of that embroidery kit. And here's something I started working on. I haven't been doing very fast. You would look at this and think, boy, we could have this done here in a week. I'm sure there are plenty of people that can get these done in days, but apparently I'm not one of those people. But this is one of those Mill Hill button and beads. And I just saw this little guy on Amazon, and I thought, how cute is this? Because my favorite holiday is Halloween. So anything Halloween-y, I'm about it. And this one's called Midnight Farm. Midnight Farm. So cute. And it's got the little ghost button and all the beads. Gosh, I don't know about these beads, you guys. But here's what I've gotten done on it so far. Not very much. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time just getting these little tiny things done. I don't know. We got a long way to go, but I'm doing it on this perforated paper, which is very weird. Super duper weird. And I think that's why I don't work on this more, because I don't love that feeling. I don't know. I'm trying though. I will finish it one day for sure. But I just thought, how cute would that be? I can just get a little frame. When I saw these things, I was like, oh, look, you just can buy the frame and you can just change out everything through the seasons. And I can make Halloween and Christmas and Thanksgiving and all the things. Thank God I didn't buy all those kits at one time, because I have a real bad problem of doing stuff like that. I'll see something and in my mind I'll have an idea that I want all of them. I want to do them all. Luckily I did not do that. I just bought this one, because I could very well have had a dozen Mill Hill kits to do. I'm glad I just got the one. I probably will only do the one. At least that's where we're at so far. Okay, this, I have got to work on this. This is going to be set right beside my chair where I cross stitch in the living room so that I can pick it up. I think I'm just going to keep a few projects there and just put all the rest of these up for another day, because this is a gift. I started this in I think I started at Christmas of 2021. Right after Christmas, I saw it and I thought it would make a very good gift for somebody that I love. And my first thought when I bought it was that, oh, I will give it to them for Mother's Day of 2022. And then it became, I will give it to them for Christmas of 2022. And then birthday of 2023, Mother's Day of 2023, Christmas of 2023. We've passed the birthday of 2024 now. Now we're coming up on Mother's Day again. And I'm just like, my gosh, time slowed down. So I need to make this a priority. I've done quite a bit though. I feel like I'm making progress. Ish, look, all that highlighted stuff is what I've gotten done. Anyways, I guess I shouldn't show the pattern. Like anybody's going to be able to do this based on that picture. I don't think so. Good luck with that. Anyway, here is what it is. They're going to love this. You know, the people that would like this will like this a lot, I think. Because it is a beautiful, beautiful piece. It's Jesus. Jesus. Look at it. I think it's so pretty. It's really pretty. It's like a charcoal drawing or something. And here is what I have gotten finished. And I think it's, I mean, I just love the way the colors look. I love the shading. I love it all. I think it's so pretty. And the person that I'm making this for enjoys biblical things and stuff like that. And I think they do a lot of Sunday school stuff at their church. I know that they will just love it. So I've got to finish this. I've got to finish it. Help me, everybody. But I think it's going to be gorgeous when it is finished. And it was just a kit that I bought at Hobby Lobby. It's this Vervico, and I have read where some people, I'm being very, very just, I don't cross country. Since I learned and started with Hades, I don't really do cross country. Sorry, every time I start doing a video, my nose starts being runny. I don't know why that happens. I understand it with yarn because fluff starts flying everywhere. Anyway, a lot of people said they ran out of thread, so I'm being very conservative with my thread because I really don't want to run out, because they do not tell you the DMCs. Although I did find someone who had done a conversion on Google for the DMCs in case I need it, but it's just some browns and creams. That's the only colors that are in that, because it's got that sepia, isn't that what it's called, that look. So anyway, woo, we might have to do a couple of parades because I don't think we're going to get through this fast enough. Okay, this is going to be so cute. So I'll tell you guys, I don't even think I've mentioned this on my... I try to be careful with what I talk about because I don't want to talk about things that are going to make people feel bad on my channel. But for this particular project, I feel like I should say what it is. So, my oldest daughter, Alexis, passed away in a car accident when she was 18 years old in 2014. And I saw this and I loved it. I thought it was so pretty. It is by Silver Creek Samplers and it's called When Life Is Done. And I'm going to show it to you guys, but I can't, when I'm looking at this in the screen, it's backwards. So I will read it, but I thought it was so cute. And of course I will customize it with her initials and her dates and things like that. It's got the chart in for you to be able to change. Everything's charted for you to be able to put your dates and everything in. But it says, I love you just as much today as when you died and flew away. I'll not be sad nor shed a tear. Your memories will linger near. We'll meet again when life is done and soar away beyond the sun. I like that. I just thought it was cute. So I'm working on it. I am doing that in the called fors, which appears, oh no, it's got all different WDW. What is that? Weeks Dye Works. What's WDW? We've got some Gast. We've got some DMCs. We've got some Weeks Dye Works. So this has got a bunch, and I'm doing it in all the called for. A lot of thread colors. Pretty. And then here is what I have finished so far. See, this is some more of that same fabric that's got like that smoky look to it. I don't know what that fabric is called, but that's what I've gotten finished. I got my little cardinal done. I love him. He's so cute. Come up close so you guys can see. And I don't know what this fabric is. I know it's an even weave, but other than that, I just don't know. I don't know. There we go. I should have taken advantage of all these little Garon toting bags when you buy their bags, which what I've got. I used to be in their bag of the month club, so I was in it for at least a year. I think I've got about 15 bags. Anyways, they gave you these nice little cards that you could fill out like a normal human. Of course, I never did. I never did do it. Maybe I'll do better in the future. Now that I have a YouTube channel, I have a reason, because once you're doing it, you don't really worry about it anymore. But anyway, okay. I worked on this guy a little bit last night. Hadn't worked on him in a long time. Is this his chart? Nope. Wrong one. Is this it? Nope. That's not it. This one. I found it. Okay, so this is A Year in the Woods by Cottage Garden Sampler. Cottage Garden Samplings. And this is the fox. Oh, trying to get it where the glare's not there. And I'm doing it also in the call for. It's got a little bit of the Gentle Arts and then DMC. And Gast, Gentle Arts. Okay, here's what I got done. Well, if I can scoochie that a little bit. There we go. That's what I've got done so far. I love these. I love that when you get the little main pattern, you can just go, go, go. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just filling his belly in with his white. I don't have to look at the pattern for a while. Just going to go, go, go. And then I think I'll finish his outline of his body and then get all of his little bits put in. And that way I can just go, go, go with the orange for a little while. But anyways, I really love this. I think it's so cute. So cute. And oh, look, I saved it. I saved it. This fabric is, picture this plus 32 count stone Lugana. A lot of my fabrics are picture this plus Luganas, and I did have for a while I had a subscription to Fortnite fabrics, so quite a bit of Fortnite Lugana also. All right, so there's Foxy, and now I'll show you this one. I'm working on this one for a while. I love working on this. This is going to be out. I'm going to keep this one out because I love working on it so much. I did do this like on a ridiculous count fabric. I did this on the called for fabric. First of all, this is the Lila Studio Halloween Quaker. Very popular pattern. I love working on this. It is so fun. It is 1/1, which I love, but I do not love the fabric count. It is really hard on my eyes. Really hard on my eyes. I should have done this. It's 40 count. I did do it on the 40 count, and it's not only 40 count, it's 40 count linen. Whew, my eyeballs hate it. Hate it. I think even if it was 40 count, it's 1/2, not 1/1. I apologize for that. I think if it was Lugana, maybe I could deal with the 40 count. It's really hard. It hurts me. I can only work on it for very brief amounts of time. I do have an light. I have the magnifying thing. It's still, it just, everything starts, my eyes start burning and watering and just getting so unhappy. So I've even gone out of the, why did I even have to move that? I don't know. Must have been some kind of reason, because you can tell I've already finished that upper bit. This is looking like a mess, a wrinkled up mess. Look at how cute. Oh, I'm working on this spider motif right now. I am so excited, you guys. I've come a long way. I just have to basically, let's look together. I have to, got everything there. Wee, it's so cute. It's so cute. So I gotta do my spider and my ghosty on each side of the Happy Halloween. Oh my gosh, I'm just so excited. I can't wait to finish this. And then I got my whole little town down there with my birds. So my town, my birds. I've got my skeleton motif. So my spider, my skeleton, whatever that little doodah is down there. Anyways, it's so cute. I love it. I love working on this. I've done it in all the called for threads. It's beautiful, and it's so fun to work on. I just wish I could see it if I could start all over. But, you know, that's how we learn, right? A lot of classic Colorworks yarns, floss. Yeah, starting over again, I would have not done this on 40 count. I would have just done it on 25 count over 1/1 and been happy. But that being said, I'm doing it on 40 count 1/2. At least it's on, oh, at least it's just one, I suppose. At least we're doing that. Okay, now, this is another kit. Why? Oh, why? I saw this and I was like, oh, it's so tiny. I can do this real quick. Gosh, good Lord. It's a full coverage. First, let's be clear on this. This is a full coverage piece. Why did I think I could do this real quick? I don't know. It's the Gold Collection. Dimensions Gold Collection Petites. It looks so cute. It's 5 by 7 inches. But it's full coverage. It is done on 18 count fabric. I wanted to make this for my mom because she lives on a boat. She loves everything nautical, and I thought, how cute is that? I'll make that for her. I don't think she's going to watch this. She doesn't usually watch my videos that I know of, but she might. She might. Now she knows. One day, hopefully one day I'll get that done. It's taken some time. It's taken some time. There's a little bit of cloudy stuff that I've gotten over here because I had that floss, but it's slow going on that full coverage. So much confetti in the clouds, and it's just a lot. I have been carrying some threads, which you can see with the light shining through. It's not going to matter once I've got all the threads in. You're not going to be able to see those carries, so I'm not worried about that. But yeah, it's taken a long time. It's a lot of work. It's kind of crazy. I feel tired now. I feel tired just looking at that. I'm right up here. I've got that much done. Just that little square up there. Oh my gosh. Why did I think that was a good idea? Anyway, I saw there's a little lady. She's so freaking cute, and I can't remember her name. We love her because my daughter will come and she'll be like, oh, there she is. She always, you guys are going to know who it is. Some of you people are going to know. She's cute. She's always wears different like scarves with butterflies. She loves butterflies. She always has a different, and I believe even her curtains behind her have butterflies, but she's always wearing a little silk scarf, or you know, with different butterflies, always different one. And her curtains are butterflies. Just cannot remember her name. She's cute as she can be. But man, she gets these darn things and she just does them so quick. That's what made me buy that, is I saw her doing, I was like, oh, that's so nice. Look at how gorgeous this is. She showed like 2 updates and it's done. And then I've been working on mine for like 2 years. I'm like 1/16 of the way there, or 1/20th. I don't know, maybe I might be being optimistic. I'm not sure. I got a ways to go. All right. Man, we are 37 minutes in. I don't even have, what's this? Oh, this goes to that Dimensions kit. We're not worried about that. We already showed that. Okay, there's this back. Yeah, this might be a multi-part video. I apologize, you guys. I knew I had a bunch, but I didn't know I had this bunch. Oh, you know what? This won't work. This just will not work without being able to see it. So I am going to pull up the picture for you guys because you have to be able to see this. This is the first kit that I bought from Heaven and Earth Designs, which is why I do not have a paper pattern. I have it a digital pattern, and it is in my markup. Okay, but I want to show you guys the picture because it is so beautiful. So I ordered this kit from Heaven and Earth Designs, and then I found out that it was going to take like a month for me to get the kit. So then I went and bought all the DMC and the fabric to do it myself. And then the kit came, and which was good because I had ordered it like on 18 count, and then I realized I didn't like that, so I changed it to like the 25 count, I think. Anyways, so I now have so much DMC floss because you know that these things take some floss. Okay, I'm so excited, you guys. It's so cute. Let's see if I can make that bigger. That's about as good as it's gonna get. I'm just gonna hope that I can show it to you. So this is called A Light in the Dark, right? I want to make sure I'm saying that right. I don't want to tell you A Light in the Dark. Yes. Okay. A Light in the Dark. It is Gandalf. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's Gandalf. And he is in a cave. And I love him so much. That is going to be the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my life once it's completed. A Light in the Dark, Heaven and Earth Designs. I've started this twice. I was much further the first time. I mean, I say I was much further. I was almost all the way across the top, and I've started over again, and it's so sad looking now. It looks so sad. Oh my gosh. We got a long way to go. But you know, it said last time I opened this up, it said that if I would stay at my current pace, which my current pace is actually probably not that hard. I know it looks like that solid black. It's not solid black. There is some reds and some brown, several different shades of brown. There's some colors going on in here, not much though. It said that if I'd stick to my current pace, that I would finish this in like, by the end of the year. And I was like, whoa, yeah, if I could do it. This is actually a mini. This is a mini, but it still seems enormous because the mini still has almost 90,000 stitches in it. Got a little ways to go, but I'm going to get it done. I'm going to get it done. I love the floss pack for this. I'm doing this in the I will say, if you have not bought, it is kind of nice having Heaven and Earth Designs do these for you, because they really do a great job. Look at that. Look at all this floss. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's a lot of flosses, but they're so nice the way that they have them, and they're in numerical order, so you know you can just flip to the card you need. Bob's Your Uncle. There it is. I think they do a great job on their kits. They really do a great job. So that's the floss for that. I think, guys, well, I guess we could do this we'll just go 1 hour. Is that too long? I hope it's not too long for you guys. I'm sorry. Maybe if I'm not talking so much. It's hard, though. It's hard to not talk because you want to explain what the heck's going on. Okay, I'm going to open we haven't even opened the tote yet. And it's one of those big old, what are these? A 30 something gallon tote. All right, here we go. Let's just move along. We'll take it to an hour, and then we're going to have to obviously come back and do a part 2 for sure. For sure. Okay, this is a name of a pattern that I can't pronounce because I think it's in Russian or something. I do know that they use like a wool floss, which doesn't sound very appealing, but actually when you start stitching it, it's really nice. This is, you know, this could be a knockoff of something. It's a Rolis. That's what it is, Rolis. But I bought this off of Amazon. This could be one of those things where it's like, I don't know, knockoff or stolen, or I don't know. I apologize if it is. It says Zweigart Anchor. I don't know. It says Rolis on that. I don't know. Anyways, it's Renoir's Bouquet of Roses. I wanted to make this for my daughter. It is a full coverage piece. And it was one of the ones I started working on back in 2021. It was one of my first while I was waiting on stuff to come in. I have a long way to go. But I really do kind of like the way that the, I do kind of like the way that these wool flosses, they just cover so good. They cover so good, but they're not bulky. I mean, my back doesn't even look terrible. Compared, you know, that's the back. That's not bad. That is not bad at all, guys. That's just not. I like this, boy. We're starting a rose. We're starting a rose. Anyway, I don't know. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful piece. I really have enjoyed working on it. I just don't enjoy the paper patterns so much. I think that's really the only thing that's kept me from just really zipping along with this, is because I don't like having to mark off paper patterns. I don't find a lot of joy in that. I think once you get spoiled with your pattern keeper or markup, which I've got both. Well, I don't have pattern keeper anymore because I no longer have my Android tablet. I only have my, I really wish pattern keeper would be on iPad. But I'm using markup, which is almost as good. I just really like pattern keeper. What is this? That's just fabric. Oh boy, haven't started anything on this. This is, we're going to see some things here that I bought before I knew that they weren't, they're just Amazon kits that I bought. Didn't know that some of these companies, what is that called when you steal art? Stealers. They're stealers. I didn't know that. So that's what that is. So I'm going to have some of those. But now I know to check better. But I didn't know any better back then. So I have not started on this one. It is a, what is this called? It's just called Garden. But I thought it was really pretty. It is a full coverage, and it's one of the printed ones, which I actually really like. Quite a bit. We'll come across that eventually. This is another full coverage one. I think this is so beautiful, but this thing is huge. I have not started it either. It's big. How big is this? It says 73 by 53 centimeters. I'm not very good with centimeters. I'll open this one though, just for fun. This one's called Miss Charlotte. It is so freaking pretty. I think it's so pretty. But again, I don't know. Boy, I don't even know how you start something like this. It's just insane. You can't. I don't know, because it's Ada. Woo. There's all the fret flosses. Because it's Ada, like, I don't know how to get this in a thing. I don't know. It's big. It's big, y'all. That is a big old full coverage. Oh my gosh. What was I thinking? But yeah, it's one of the printed ones. So you don't really need a pattern, which is why I got these, because I just hate paper patterns. And I thought, oh, well, these will be easy because I can just sit down and just go, go, go. The only thing is I don't know how to tackle this. It's so big. I've tried, you know, to hold it in my hand and roll it up and just try to hold it and stitch in hand because it's firm enough, but it feels uncomfortable in my hand. I don't know. Do you guys have any suggestions for working on something like this? Because I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. Let me put this floss back in the middle of the fabric because it's too much. Too much. It'll be sticking out everywhere. Okay. If you guys have any recommendations or suggestions on how to tackle something like that, please let me know, because that's a lot. That is a lot of stuff. It's pretty, though. You would think it'd be really easy to stitch on. Oh my gosh, you guys. Why haven't I finished this? I don't even know why, because there's just really... Wow, that's just totally fallen out of the thingy. Well, at least I did a good job by loosening it, right? Doesn't make it very easy for y'all to see it, though, when it's falling out of the frame. Wow. Well, boo hiss. This has got the cutest needle minder on it. Oh, I love this guy so much. He's so cute. Okay, well, I try to loosen, when I have 7 frames, I try to remember to loosen them. Apparently I did on this one, and that is good of me to have done so. This is a Nora Corbett. I'm almost done with this. I'm so close. I need to finish it up. But it is called it's the Bewitching Pixies. Which one? Electra. Electra. So this is what she looks like when she's done. And I apologize because this has fallen out of the frame. I'm just going to go in and remove it from the frame. This is silly. I feel like we're blocking more by trying to keep it in the frame. Okay. This is what I've gotten done. I just got to finish the last bit of her dress, and then I have all of the beading to do. But I'm so close. I'm so close. And look at that cute little needle minder. I love that little frog. He is adorable. Most adorable. But yeah, so close to finishing that one. Need to get it done. That is a really big need to do thingy. I've not ever beaded. I think I've got several beading projects, and I don't know if I'm just nervous or what. I don't know what it is. There's all the beads for it. Ooh, look at all them bad boys. So much. I need to get over it and work on it. Get it done, right? Okay, let me try to get this back in there. Help. Okay. Ooh, there's a needle. Oh, okay. Well, I guess that was on purpose. This is funny. So this is another one of those little Joy Sunday knockoff things called Enjoying the Beach. I love this one because I love that little cat. Look at it. It's so cute. But the 2 ladies are just bathing, sunbathing. They're topless. They're all right. They're not being bothered by anybody. They got their little glass of wine and their little fruits and cheeses. And I just think it's so cute. It's cute. And all I've got done so far is one lady and her bottom is coming together. So that's what we've got so far on that bad boy. There's some clouds up there that you can't see. They're up there. But that's where we're at on that. I think it will be cute when it is finished. Okay. We can maybe get a couple more in there. Let's put this frame back in for when I get ready to work on Electra again. I'll have her frame. Yeah. Okay, this is something I finished. I finished 2 things in my life. 2 little things. This I picked up at Walmart when I didn't have anything to work on and I wanted something to work on, and I even made a mistake right when I finished it, and I was like, you know what, I'm leaving it because it actually, where's the mistake at? I know it's on here. It exists. And it was so glaringly obviously, it was so glaringly obvious when I made it, and I was like, you know what, it's fine though because it matches. I don't see it now. Anyways. I can't adult today. Picked this up at the Walmarts. I got it done pretty quick. I actually think it's cute. I need to put it in something and hang it up in my craft room. Because it was a finish. It was a finish for me. This is just one of the Dimensions little kit. And look, it came with a hoop, but I don't know where that little hoop is. because I couldn't stitch in it. It wasn't good enough to stitch in. But it looks like, I don't know why it wasn't either. Look, it's got the screw on the top. I don't know. Maybe I just obviously felt some kind of way about it because I put it in one of my Nerge. These things are the real deal. I'll tell you what. I can't hardly get anything in. I might have to have my husband help me because it's so, you gotta squeeze that. It's so tight. Anyways, I finished it. Whoops, I finished it. I just need to completely finish it. And I used all the floss, I think. Maybe had a couple little strings left. Finished something, y'all. Let me think. Oh, here's another little Amazon. You guys, a lot of these, you have to remember, I bought a lot of these things right off the bat. I always overdo everything. I need to just finish this off. It's just one of those China printed kits. And I decided that I really hated whatever size this one is. Of course, it's not marked. I think it's an 11 count or something. I don't know, but you got to use so much darn thread on these. This feels like a carpet. I know it's going to be gorgeous when it gets done. I just need to finish it. So all those crazy colors is what I haven't finished. What I have finished is in the natural colors. I need to finish it. It'll look really cute when it's done. And I have finished one of these, one of these styles, and soaked it and everything in it. It looks so cute. I was so pleased with it. That stuff just comes right out as one would expect. Oh, I got a package delivered. It's a good thing we're coming up to the end here. I can go get that package. Oops. I don't want that to not be in my thing. Okay. So there's that one. And then one last thing I will show. This is a digital pattern. Of course it is. I need to get it finished, I think. Yeah, I'm sure it is. It is. I am using the called for threads. I will tell you what the pattern is at the very least because I think I was being a more responsible person back in the day here. Yeah. Wow. Yep. Started on December 29th of 2020. Have not completed this yet. It is the Salem Witch Hunt. I bought it on Etsy. I don't remember the artist, and I apologize for that, but I'm sure it would be very easy to find out. This is the top of it. It is a digital pattern that is on my iPod. Or no. I don't know. I really hope it's not. Eek. Okay, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Anyways, yeah. I have finished the top part. This is completed. Underneath, we have a church, and it says some stuff. But this right here says, in memory of all the women who were executed during the Salem hunt. I'm very proud of this. I could stop here and now and frame that. It is cute. I love that needle minder. Let me just say. I don't know. I might stop here and then I may do the church and the other words as a secondary piece, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. This is that country mocha. I love this. I love that color. Anyway, Zweigert country mocha something. Yeah. I think I pulled off the... Look, there was more of my fingernail polish mishap. Man, I'll tell you what, that made me so sad when that happened. See, and that's another reason I might just need to go on and finish this off because, look, I even got it all over that. Yeah, that was a terrible, terrible day. But I might need to because this fabric, I don't know. We'd have to unroll it to see, but you know, this picture goes down and I don't know where that is. It might not be in the way, but it might be. Anyways, I'm going to stop here, guys. I'm an hour in and we still have quite a bit of stuff to go through. I'm ashamed. Not really. I've had fun. Every stitch has been fun. The only regret that I have is that I have all these beautiful things and I've only finished 2 things. It would be nicer if I finished some more of these, but then I just keep seeing new. See, yesterday I was watching Flosstube and I almost went on to 1 2 3 Stitch. I love 1 2 3 Stitch. To order everything because they make it so easy to order everything, because you just see something you like and you click on it and it's like, order all the stuff for this, and it'll put the called for fabric, it'll put all the flosses and beads and everything that you would need to make it. It'll just add it to your cart, which I love that they make it so easy like that. I almost went there yesterday and then I thought, self, no, you have 50, 100,000 feels like so much to finish. But it's fun to start new stuff, right? Okay, I'm going to keep these things separated. And that way, when I come back tomorrow probably, or maybe even later tonight, I'll come back and try to film the other half of this. But I don't want it to be any longer than this. Thank you guys so much. If you have made it through to this point, I am proud of you. You're doing a good job. If you have subscribed to my channel, I say thank you to that. And if you haven't, I say you should give it a shot. It's going to be a good time. We're going to have fun. Thank you very, 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 very much. Comment. Tell me the things you like. What are you working on? What are you doing? I'm going to try to do a Flosstube video once a week. Once a week. That's the goal. That's the goal. If we could do 1 crochet, 1 knit, and 1 Flosstube a week, I think we could just be happy with that. All right, guys. I'm going to see you next time. Come back. Bye.